Hi guys, Bleach here. Welcome to this very, very early live. I got the TV off because it's a distraction. No TV distractions today, but this cord is in the way for the phone. We just like it. We're gonna all of a sudden some gremlin thing or something's just gonna come run right through here. Maybe a Shelly dog. Just freaking rip it, fly it across the room like uh like Doctor Who's TARDIS or something. Just freaking getting on your cell phone and time travel. And why not? I mean, technically, you can get on a cell phone and time travel. I mean, look at all the Netflix and streaming services that are out there and stuff, which is pretty cool. I think I'm just going to do this to about 5:30, maybe 6, depending on how I feel. I'm still revamping my house and stuff and doing some stuff and such and such and stuff and such and stuff and enjoying this lotion. Oh, it's so awesome! It's so nice. I got goldfish crackers on here, and hopefully, I'm not sure if people will come on during the day. I'm just trying something new, and I got a dental appointment. Um, I got a dental appointment tomorrow, and I have to go to sleep so I can make the dental appointment, and I have to leave like 9:30 in the morning. Let's fix this cord situation. Let's go upside downers for a minute. Alright. Let's just pretend land. Just do the live in black and white. Why not? Kind of cool, huh, guys? Just leave it like that for a minute. But I thought this would be cool. Why not just do the live in black and white? I mean, I never thought I'd see HD black and white. It's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Ooh, it's getting windy. My old fashion window's knocking around. It's getting windy. Let's just see if we get to the comments on the channel. I still haven't looked at that old computer yet. That old Windows 10 one that I was using. And I got the new ones coming, which is cool. If anyone complains, I'll take it out of black and white. I just kind of like it. It looks cool. It looks like really awesome. But I'll take it out of there. Alright, let's go to the comments on my YouTube channel and find them and see how this thing goes. You can talk about anything we like here if you want. Yeah. I'm gonna tell April I'm live and maybe bring her on here just in the text. Alright. She wants to video me. Okay. Live now. I was able to reach this person today. I will not talk about it anymore. I did video the person, and I think she knows I've been saying something because she kind of did this to me today while I was talking to her. I just don't know. It's my imagination. It's not best to let your imagination get away from you, but I got these delicious pretzel things. I had freaking sweet potatoes for dinner. I was gonna make loud ass phone wake me up in the night. Fuck you. But um figures the alarm doesn't wake me up on it, but these loud ass messages wake me up. But I don't know what I was about to say. I forgot because of the damn phone distracted me. But I'm just doing what I can. I'm going through life trying to feel better. Um, just not letting I don't know. I don't want to say. But what I'm saying here is what am I saying? It was a totally brain fart because of that phone. It ruined my train of thought, damn you. But I just love these little pretzel crackers. They're so good. You guys should try them. Um, I've just been going through life, just not giving a shit. You know what I mean? You get in that state of mind, like you just don't care. You don't have your priorities straight. Sometimes, like I'm just out in the garage and stuff, and then that's all I'm used to doing. That's all I kind of like to do, and I'm like, well, there's other stuff I could be doing. What could I be doing? I could be watching YouTube videos about neuroscience, quantum physics, learning how to do ASL, different languages and stuff, and just seeing how that goes. And maybe I can learn Japanese. Why not, guys? Or any kind of language. I'll still try to learn ASL. Maybe I can teach the little guys about it. You never know. But we'll see how it goes. I won't be able to do black and white anymore on the new laptop. I'm gonna phase this thing out I'm working on. But it's kind of a cool concept. I can make black and white videos on this. Like if I had a 60 snap or something to make like a mini video or something. But I'm doing well. I feel better. I'm running on fumes. Not getting enough sleep. I fell asleep on YouTube watching stuff about like how our reality works and like fucking space and shit. And then you can tell I'm a little bit like iffy, this tired, but I'm just sitting here with you guys. I'm in the moment. I'm happy, and I'm glad you guys are here. Wherever you're watching, if you're watching this now or watching it after this goes up, I'm gonna try and get to the garage and work on that snowblower next week. The snapper one, the belt came Saturday, and so did a spare snapper tire. Because the one out there was wobbling, I figured it'd just be easier to buy a tire than replace the bearing and just use the one with the bad bearing for a spare. Or sell it to somebody and just had the tire wobble on there, which would be totally hilarious. Be like, hey, the tire's wobbling on here. I'd be like, well, shit, your wife wobbles a bit too when she's on the machine, but you know what I mean? Basically, I'm doing this now because I have a dental appointment. Yes, early, early. Oh my God, you're still in bed. That's terrible. You'll have to go to bed tonight then. You have to change it up a bit. Man, how long did you stay up? 4 in the afternoon. Even the way I sleep, I'm up. I was just studying stuff. I was listening to it today. I was listening to something yesterday, I mean, about self-awareness, like how the brain works. So, you know what I mean? Like animals are self-aware around their surroundings and like food, water, and stuff. And I'm just trying to look around my house, see what can be done, and then I can be happy and get to the projects and clean the garage and stuff. Okay. Shit. Did your phone ding and did it go off or something that there was a live? Man. So that's the same bottle. No installation in the walls, keeps the soda cold. Good old house. Alright. I like it here. It's still plenty warm in the house. There's ways around how they did things without installation back then. The furnace runs hot. The theory of everything. I put it in the link last night. You can look it up. It's like something to do with what Einstein thought of the theory of reality. Basically, the theory of everything, more like on timelines and how reality works. I talked about that girl on YouTube too, and sent a link. You must not missed the links I put, but she was talking about like how say if somebody time traveled there. Now my understanding, and based on what she said, and this is kind of my prediction too. Like if you're the Earth, the timelines would split into two or maybe three to many Earths. Like if there's time traveling, and that could be have to do with the multiverse theory, or maybe there's this multiverse already, but there would be different timelines and stuff. So maybe all these, either the Mandela effect could be a form of time travel, or maybe one of these Earths collapsed that was close to ours and merged into ours. And I don't want to sound crazy. Who knows? Maybe our double gangers are here and covering our ass. I mean, that's something. Or maybe I merged into my double ganger. That's why I fucking feel better. I'm just going around doing stuff or something. And music sounds better. I seem to be healthy. I mean, I don't want to. What I'm trying to say is I'm trying to rewire my brain like a computer to get what it's supposed to do. And it's not like laggy and just not just laying around on a lump and watching TV. I mean, you can do that, but you got to go outside, enjoy the outside, work on stuff. There's just so much to the world, and I just want to learn it. You know what I mean? Like, watch a video on how they make lotion or something. Like, what exactly is the lotion? Why was this lotion 99 cents? And why is there's other better lotions that cost maybe $8 or something? And they slap a brand name on it. It's all probably the same chemical compounds. And there's actually people making their own soap. There's probably people who can make their own beauty products. And maybe in the future, there'll be people making their own makeup and stuff. Yeah, I know. It's not a good goal. Just hiding in your room is kind of sad. There's snow outside. Just stand on the porch or like in the doorway, look at the snow. Just look at cars go by. There's other people doing stuff. Everybody's doing something in this world that's making them happy. Just can't hide in a room looking at your possessions. It's not good. That's why I want to go from place to place in the house and just make it look good and paint the walls and stuff. I got a new door for my room. It's vintage. I think it'll fit. I paid like $30 for it. Funny story is the dogs went messed it up by chewing it, but I put a piece of paneling over it. But it can be fixed. There's nothing that can't be fixed in an old house. But that's why I put these this stuff up because I wanted it to look good, and then I'll take these down. I'll put them back up when it's painted, and I'll wash them and stuff. But it looks cool. I just like touching it. It's so soft. So this would make like a good blanket too at a concert to sit on too. They're kind of marketed towards that and the fucking what do you call? I don't. Where does that come from? A lot of people are saying fucking lately. Not even the word fucking, but fucking, like it's a verb or a pronoun or something, or the all the above. And I didn't really use it before, and I heard other people just start saying it like and stuff talking randomly, and it's just weird to me. I mean, even I've got doing it now. I don't know if it's something in my area or what. You know what I mean? Like I'm working on this, and fucking this happened. You know what I mean? It's like it's slang, but it's a different kind of slang, and maybe our swear words are changing or something, the way the people produce them in conversation. I don't know, but I generally don't like swearing, but I just got in the habit of doing it because um, my mom honestly said I've been swearing since I was 3, and my uncle loved to swear. He swore so much, basically, guys. I mean, you could go around singing swear words trying to be funny. Why not? Ooh, that's really trippy. Look how blurry that is. Cool. I wonder how this is actually going to work somewhat. I gotta put it back. I know. One thing I will say, it's not good to swear around old people, and unless they're swearing to. Should I make this color brighter on here? There we go. That looks good. Ray swears. Everybody swears. So this conversation. Shit. I'm doing basically what George Carlin did with the seven dirty words, that bit, but in my own way of it. You know what I mean? Like shit can be made anything. It can be, I mean, what you're eating, what you're doing, how you're feeling. It's so much to that word. Bastard and fuck are a form of anger, basically. So a son of a bitch, or son of a bitch now seems to be a kind word from what they've been doing on Rick and Morty. Be like, you son of a bitch, let's go do this. This is fun. You know what I mean? I just love these little pretzel crackers. They're good. Figure I'd change it up from the Parmesan. You always got to change your foods and stuff. It's not good. The eat the same old, same old. I gotta dump the popcorn out of that tin, the remnants. I'm probably gonna put some keepsakes in it. I mean, I'll just give somebody the tin as a gift. You can put like envelope so you're mailing it or something, or maybe love letters in there or something. That's actually an idea for a Christmas gift. If there's like a special someone in your life, put a bunch of love letters in there and give them a tin or something instead of the popcorn. She's like, oh, I thought I was getting popcorn, but no, not getting the Chapiola. You know, the popcorn in that tin actually tasted better than Orville Rodenbacher. That was actually good popcorn in those tins. It's as you get bored on the weekend, everybody does. I mean, I don't know if you're into football or sports. I mean, there's free movies on YouTube sometimes. If you don't have a streaming service or like older stuff. There's some anime shows you can watch on YouTube too. There's actually a Kiss cartoon. You can watch cartoons, I believe, much like Kiss anime. You can find books on tape. If that doesn't bore you, try to learn something. They're a little bit speeded up sometimes on YouTube because they're copyrights and stuff, and that kind of works against you, and sometimes works with you, depending on how speeded up you are. You can hear the book and retain it if it's like faster or something or slower. But vice versa depends what mood you're in. Go for a walk or something. Maybe find a coffee house or something to start talking to people. I mean, people just love conversation. Just don't talk to them to death. Just be like more conversational. Like, what games are you into, or do you like games, or do you what do you think about this or that, and thinks of the coffee, and tell them how good the food is. Yeah, I walk. I walk on the treadmill. You watching me eat Doritos wasn't a bad influence either. See if you can get I don't know. See if your parents could get you like a bike or something you can ride in the house, or like a treadmill or something to help. I mean, I Ray has a treadmill over there. I almost bought it. I should have bought it now because now it probably don't work. He would sold it for $30. I didn't know how good it was. I would have loved to have it in the house. I would have used just the shit out of that thing. I would have ran on everything if it worked. I see hot girls too. I'm comfortable with my body. You ever see how fat Will Ferrell was in Saturday Night Live? When he's doing the cowbell thing, he's got hanging out. He doesn't give a shit. It's funny. You know what I mean? Randy running around with his gut hanging out in Trailer Park Boys. That shit's funny. But if you're not comfortable, maybe like a treadmill in the home or something, or some kind of exercise equipment, even like a bicycle that you can ride in place, even if it's like 5 or 10 minutes, it'll help. Hey, look, Gypsy, look. These two are doing it. Oh, God, I'm losing it. I'm so sorry, but look at them. They're doing it. They're breeding right in the bag. That's really a bad influence for kids. Like, Mommy, what are these goldfish crackers doing? I'll tell her when you get older and or something. I love that song by the Chainsmokers. We ain't never getting older. Um, find some music or something. Um, anything. Walking helps with music. Get a good parachute. I know it's cold, but I don't want to say pace around your house or something. Maybe run in place. Try to do jumping jacks or something. I don't know. I used to love doing jump roping and shit when I was young. I'm thinking of just getting a fucking jump rope and buying it off the eBay or something and just trying to jump rope in the gym at the Y or something. I was even practicing jumping in the air in case I would do that. I don't know if my knees can take it, but I'm gonna be in pain anyways. I'm gonna just make it fun. I mean, I freaking fell outside with the dogs last night, and I'm in a lot of pain over in this area, and I got this freaking road rash from the ice and the snow, and I'm still moving around. I mean, it's affecting me, but yeah, that's how crackers are made. That's true. Freaking rolling around in the flour and the batter. I don't even know how they make pretzels. I think they're made out of like dough or something. They like bake them and throw some salt on them. I don't know how they get the color either. That might be something to look into. I wish I could figure out how to do better lives, like show actual music and stuff, or videos and stuff, and talk about topics. I'm gonna look into how to use OBS Studio, and maybe I'll do something different. Yes, they say you burn a lot of calories when you have sex. It's common knowledge, Gypsy. My God, what's wrong? 'Cause I don't really ever think about sex. There's other things to think about. I was a bad influence on all those sex jokes. I'm so sorry. I mean, look how beautiful this is. Someone would just love to look at this. Somebody actually freaking made this, and this is what they do all day. They make these things, and they know people would be happy to have them. Now they got freaking purple fans at Walmart because everybody loves purple. Probably thought we got to sell more purple things. Prince just died, and purple and blue fans. I got a lot of purple fans. Even April has a purple fan. And I'm just gonna maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll clean a little bit of my room tonight while I talk to April and just put her on voice on my phone when she calls me on Facebook. I don't know how to make this stuff. I really don't. I know it's some kind of print that they make somehow in a printer. I don't know what they do to make it. They must have to dye it somehow and do a design. It's pretty fascinating. You can get them off eBay. You can find them in like those Indian shops if you don't mind those people. Sometimes you can go like the state fairs or county fairs. They'll have them like folded up. My house is very old. 1880s, 1890s, and I just want to change my surroundings. So I changed my reality, my outlook, and I didn't. You know what I mean? You just can't be laying around being depressed and there's things piling up like clothes or bags or troll dolls with missing arms and stuff. And oh, they don't smell. It's the food they eat that smells. They're actually very clean people. When you walk in there, that's actually something called curry. I think they're eating that smells. I don't know. I would be with an Indian girl if I could possibly be with one. They're beautiful, and the ones they had, or the women. I just want to say ones. I classify them, but the women they had on the Big Bang Theory, the Indian women, I thought were beautiful. And if you ever watched, if you know what the Kama Sutra is, in the Indian people actually wrote a book on sex, and the Kama Sutra is really good. And I wish I still had it. I was just kind of irked out about it. because my uncle had the Kama Sutra book because he was into the Beatles, and the Beatles were more into the Indian culture and stuff. And I wish I still had the book. I should have saved it, but it just urged me the wrong way because you're not supposed to think about your family members having sex. And I threw the book out. I should have kept it. It was probably vintage or something, and maybe it meant something to my uncle. And his wife passed it on to me. Maybe she thought I could get some kind of game and meet somebody and have a good future with them or something. I wish I kept the book. And a lot of the monuments in India, I think I don't know what it's called, the castles or mausoleums, they're like sexual kind of images. I think. And every nationality has, or country has what different things they're into sexually. All sex is really the same. Everybody procreates, creates kids. Everybody has different kinds of fetishes and stuff, and some are just weird. I don't judge anybody. I had a girl that smelled like BO. I still screwed her. I love the BO smell. Because she just got out of the gym and we went in the bathroom. No, not really. That was just something that happened a long time ago. I was in better shape and I had more stamina. But um, I don't really. That's sex is the last thing on my mind when I meet a girl. It's more getting to know their personality and stuff. And if you don't have a connection with their personality or know have anything in common with them, why would you want to have sex with them? It's stupid. Like if they're like just laying there like doing this on your phone, you're poking them or something, they're not really interested in you. That's what I'm afraid of. But they even made a joke about that in a movie. I think a comedy movie. But if she's not interested in you, she's not gonna have sex with you. Girls usually make the decision based on the conversation they're having with the guy when they first meet up, if the relationship's gonna work, or if they're someone they're gonna have want to sex with. Even guys and girls have something in their mind that clicks, like if this person's gonna work with them or not. And one thing I will say, it's not good to make anybody cheat. It's not good to pressure anybody to have sex if they're with somebody. You know what I mean? It's not good to break a marriage. It's not good to break a family. It's not good to break someone's love. Well, girls don't understand men. Um, I grew up with a mother, and I don't want to say my feelings are a bit gay, but kind of emotional, kind of like a chick, but because of the bipolar and shit, everything's heightened. Like, I don't want to say this out loud, but I think you're like this too, bipolar or something. I think you have a really high sex drive and you just don't know how to channel it. It's hard for you because you can't meet anybody. Um, it's something. Sex is like part of your emotions. It's in your brain. And what I'm saying here is the girls and stuff feel the same way. Sex is more emotion than a feeling. What am I trying to say? Sex is emotion and a feeling. It's like you look at this person, and they're the greatest person you ever seen, and either they want you or you don't, and you feel crushed. It's hurt. Love is hurt. Love is pain. Like that Halsey song, "Love is Madness." But there's, I mean, you could pay a hooker, and she doesn't even want to do that stuff with someone she doesn't know. She just needs the money. There's even a movie they try to glamorized in the 90s with prostitutes called Pretty Woman. It had Richard Gere and um, Julia Roberts in it in the 90s. That might be something you might want to watch because it gives the perspective of falling in love with a prostitute. And it's not like that someone actually before fell in love with a stripper before or something. And you know what I mean? There's ways, there's stuff. There's the stuff in the world we can't understand. Basically, our minds work. We want to procreate more than actually fall in love. We want to pass our genes on more than fall in love. And that's why everybody's just thinking sex, 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 sex. And, it's sad because you want to have sex more than love, or vice versa. But I usually just fall in love with every girl I meet. I try to friend them and stuff, and try to take care of them and stuff. I mean, my that friend, I loved her for years, and I do have a love for April, and there's other girls I talked to, I met recently, I care about, and some talk to me, some don't. I probably should check on the one that I met recently. Texting helps. You need to learn how to text too, because that's new on the phone. And the old days, people sent emails and stuff, and you would wait for someone to email you back. But without texting, it's instant. And now that I talked to my friend today, this friend, I'm not going to write her for a while. I'm just going to give her space and wait a few days and try to talk to her again. It's see what happens. Girls are weird. Everything is body language, how you carry yourself. If you're showing that you don't have confidence when you're talking to a girl, she's going to brush you off. It's like the vibration you're giving off, your aura. I studied this shit because I'm trying to meet girls and find somebody. Been looking for somebody most of my life, and I had game years ago, and I just, you know what I mean? In case you have a girl in your room, you want it to be clean. You don't want dust to be everything. Your room to smell like farts or dirty socks or something. And if you do meet a girl and you're messy and she's messy too, you can go around being kinky and picking up and shut the frickin' curtains and just clean naked or something. Maybe that's not a good idea. Hey, something falls on you, you cut your penis off or your boob or something. Actually, that's not a good idea. It's actually good to clean when you have clothes on. Well, maybe not. There's national fantasies like feather adjusters and stuff with the maid thing, or the Japanese maid thing, or the Spanish maid thing. That's actually a fantasy thing. And how the hell did you get me talking about this shit? So you're the bad influence now, but I'm really just trying to help you. I mean, you say there's somebody for everybody. Maybe there's somebody that understands your situation and they're going through the same thing. So what if you're fat? There's girls that are fat too and like to eat. I mean, I'd rather take a girl out that's actually going to enjoy the meal rather than someone that's going to go, I have to go to the bathroom. And you don't know if the girl's going to the bathroom to escape the date or to puke up what you just fed her. It's sad. Girls are concerned about their weight. There's all these fucking magazines that are out there, and we're concerned about our weight too. It's the same thing, feminism and masculinity. We want to look good for women, and they want to look good for us. And it's like we have these muscle fitness guys, or the guy that's probably on steroids, and don't. That's not a good idea. It's just regular exercise, like a treadmill, is just fine. That's what I'm doing, and I lost weight, but I'm cutting down my intake of what I'm taking in, and so is Ray over there. You basically eat enough to sustain yourself, and it's kind of you. I don't want to say starve yourself, but your body basically eats the fat to sustain yourself, and then you can lose weight that way. But you got to eat. I mean, what I had, I'll tell you what I had this morning. I ate a bagel, and then for lunch I had a sweet potato thing, and I'm kind of just skipping meals, and I'm just snacking on these little pretzel crackers as a snack, and they don't have much calories in them. There's not as much calories as the fucking shit, the popcorn or the other stuff, and maybe I will make pork chops. I mean, I got a little bit of cookies in the fridge. I'll eat those. So maybe I'll just drink water. But I had a bagel, I had potato, and then Tomorrow I'll probably have some meat, make some pork chops or something. I uh I just yeah, everybody does that. That thing with the girls' dirty underwear. Just curious about that. There's panty fetishes and stuff. That's perfectly a normal thing to do. I don't think girls sniff guys' underwear, but maybe they do. There was a joke about it on an anime show. I think Tokyo Ghoul or something. The new season, the girl wanted some guy's underwear or something. But smell is a sexual turn on too. Everything like girls give off pheromones and so do guys, and I don't understand why they have perfumes and stuff to cover up the pheromones. You sweat, you normally smell. That's how perspiration gives off pheromones and stuff. They even tried to duplicate it with perfumes and stuff, and sometimes it works, like heightens the pheromones, and sometimes it don't. Like speaking of the old lady perfume that just smells horrible. I don't know where these old ladies get this perfume from. It's like really old or it could be stale, and it come down to the YMCA pool sometimes. They're moving around, they got perfume all over. And not to be mean to like somebody's grandmother or grandmother or old wife, but you know what I mean? Oh my god, I forgot about that. It used to come on when the Asian girl dried her armpit in the bathroom. That happens. Girls sweat as much as guys too. Because they work hard. There's girls out there that actually work harder than men. This is so funny. You know what I mean? Like relationships and stuff. I thought it was hilarious too with the girl drying her armpit too. I just wanted to smell her armpit. You know what I mean? It's funny. Yeah, you saw that too. And MJ Blanco, yeah. I think he's a guy. I hope it. You subscribe to me, man. See what happens. Yeah, the girl with the armpit or something in her armpit. A gypsy just needs advice. She's trying to figure out how to have a relationship or meet somebody, and it's just basic. It's fucked. It's the fucking world. They jam sex down her throat. TV, what's on YouTube and video. I mean, years ago, you have a magazine, you share it with your friends, you look at it, you get done with it, you put it in a drawer. It was in a canteen in the woods or something. This guy is young. I see what he's talking about. He might be into the marijuana culture or something because he's talking chill. This is basically what this is. I mean, this is kind of peaceful. I love purple. Now my freaking computer is talking. Basically, there's all sorts of new slang and stuff like Netflix and chill. I just hope we don't say Disney Plus and chill because that would just ruin it for everybody. I think he means chill dog, like doggy style. Like smoking weed and doing doggy style. I think that's what it is. At least that's what I say. Like on cannabis, basically. It's funny. It's funny how things work. I know a lot about stuff. I studied relationship books and stuff in case I do meet somebody. I just can't find the time. I mean, freaking lawnmowers and shit. You go looking around at Walmart, girls, or butts and stuff. You get in, you check out. I even made a joke to the checkout girl about freaking 99-cent hand lotion, like for special times at night or something. It's not like girls put lotion on themselves too. Not there like us, but like on their bodies and stuff because they want to feel good. And how the hell is this lotion shaped like a pumpkin, 99 cents, when other lotions uh have more money? I don't know how they made it. It smells like pumpkin too. It's really good. Maybe I'll rub it in a girl's ass later. We won't talk about that. I don't know how this conversation got talking about sex, but let's talk about some other things. basically, you know what I mean? You got to be self aware of your surroundings. You got to be in tune with what's going on around, like a feng shui kind of thing. I've just got to the habit of just piling up shit. You can tell by my videos, like in the garage and stuff. And I'm just gonna learn to organize everything. And another thing, a way you can do is cleaning, is make set your room up like in a hilarious way, like to mess with people's heads, like have things where they shouldn't go. You know what I mean? Like just have like a random roll of toilet paper next to your bed or something with lotion, and have like a troll doll or a freaking Bart Simpson doll next to it or something. I mean, funny stuff like that, or be eating, like have your friends over. One of the little spaces the popcorn is missing or something, or you're eating wings and basically cleaning your mouth with toilet paper, your hands. I mean, just silly stuff like that. I just kind of look at things like outside the box. Oh God, that German thing. No, I would never do that. That's just too wrong. I have. Let's see. Where was the place? The worst place I took a dump. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I don't think I don't really like taking dumps at public bathrooms. I wait till I poop when I get home, much like the Peter song on Family Guy. Uh oh, you awake? No, it's basically a joke, like pumping and punking. You get it, right? I don't know. It's just a joke. I kept it by my bed as a joke. I just don't know. I'm gonna end it in a few. My dog wants me. He's like, I hear you eating pretzels. I hear you. Aren't you playing with me? He can smell the sex in the air. He knows a girl's coming over. I'm just joking. I don't know. Maybe I am. Oh God, I gave my mother some of the pretzels. I think she's choking. That's why the dogs are barking. I'll be back live Wednesday, Gypsy. I can't do the live tonight late because I have to have dental work, which is a great idea to put pretzels and jam them in your frickin' crevices when they gotta clean them. I'm just trying to cut back. I actually want to get into lifting weights again and stuff. I mean, look at frickin' Hulk Hogan. He's 65 and he still looks like he did when he was younger, like when he wrestled. He refuses to quit. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is 47. He's pretty freaking ripped. Rocky or Sylvester Stallone was 60. He was in good shape when he did the last Rambo movie. He got caught with steroids, I think, in a foreign country. Uh oh. You don't need steroids to do bodybuilding. You just got to eat right or something. I kind of want more like a thin body. They just eat snacks during the day. And look at this. They're not regular sized pretzels. They're like little kid shits. And they're great. I don't need to eat a lot of them. That's why they got those little slim fast snap bags or something. I'll be back though Wednesday, Gypsy, or Thursday. What the hell day is it? It just ought to be hilarious to show that lotion, keep it by the bed. You can shave with lotion too. I know girls do that. There's a movie called Movie 69. It's on Netflix, or 79 or something. There's a joke. It's got Halle Berry in it. Her boobs are growing or something. And then there's like a skit where somebody wants to shit in a girl's chest, and the guy's like holding it in and gets hit by a car and shits all over the windshield of the car. And I never see anything like it. Like, how did this movie even get made? Like, how did it get green lighted? to be made, and it's funny. It's just like making fun of sexual fetishes and stuff, and it's funny. I didn't mean this live to be all about sex. Check it out, it's a fish. It's a freaking orgy of them. Look at one fell off. No, Gypsy, I would not. No, I would never do that. That's gonna cross the line. It's called German sizer porn. I wouldn't do that. No, I don't see the point of it. And I have animals. It's not like I had poop on my hand before. I actually picked up a dog. Her had dogged her with my hand and just not gave a shit. And threw it in the trash. I'm just so desensitized to looking at it because I have dogs. Here's another one. They just keep look at that one. It's like, the hell's it doing there? Huh? How the hell did they make it? It's like molded right into it. Look at it. It's like it's totally yeah, that looks really good there. Still no. I'd be like, no. Why'd that guy have to write that, Gypsy? You never even heard of such a thing, have you? You're just more into the connection. Seeing cam girls. I don't think you're watch too many videos besides hentai. You're just more into the cam girls, like the connection with somebody. But, yeah. Porn is an addiction. It does rot your mind. It does. I'm trying to, like, wean myself off of porn sometimes just so I can, like, fantasize about girls I actually know, personal friends, but we shouldn't even talk about that. But you know what I mean? It's just good to have like a fantasy, like build it up in your head and have one, and not look at shit on the computer because it takes the fun out of it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you do have a girlfriend and you looked at porn all the time, and it's like you don't really know how to be romantic, what to do for like put frickin' goldfish crackers on the bed or rose petals or something, or I don't know, like I don't think it's really romantic leaving your dirty socks or underwear around. Maybe it is with her, like she's leaving her socks or underwear around. I don't know. Vice versa, but some girls call me, some girls don't. Sometimes you just have to find I don't want to say plain Jane, but like a plain looking girl. Just find out. I mean, you don't have to have the most prettiest girl. You have to have like I I was reading something. Sometimes you go to a party, just find like an average girl just to talk to, not the one that's high up on the food chain, like the beta girl. You just have or the alpha girl. You just have to find one that's right there, and then you get to talking to her. Maybe you have something in common with her. It's not all about beauty. It's more about the connection with somebody, the personality. I mean, I could be outside mowing my lawn and shit with my shirt off, which is the goal by the summer to get this gut off. I'm just gonna starve myself. I don't care. My fat will eat itself, and I'll have some meat, some pork chops, some chicken and shit, little hamburger, and we'll see how it goes. And I'll work out on the treadmill. I'll use my bipolar manicism to work out, like a lot of freaking people do that have it. Just channel the energy and make it positive thing and lose weight. I just got fat because of prednisone bloat. My clothes are fitting better too. I can actually see myself when I pee too, which is a plus. I don't have to sit down to do that. Seriously, that's the thing too. Poor fat guys sitting down because their knees hurt. They can't stand up to pee. But it's just great. I'm just having fun with you guys. I'm talking about relationships and stuff and eating these little crackers, and they're just nice. I know they're for kids, but I still like them, and they're just making me happy. I ate these things when I was little. Kids grow up too fast. Sadness is normal. Grieving is normal. You can be sad and have a lot of people around you. Look at Kurt Cobain. He was so famous. He came out in the best music with Nirvana in the '90s, some of the grunge rock, and he suicided himself. Robin Williams. He was surrounded with people. He was. You can be put out the most positivity and be the happiest person, but you can still be sad inside. It's messed up. It's and I'm just trying to figure out ways around it. I mean, I got like little toys and things I had when I was little, or even now I bought them as an adult, like Smurfs, elves, and things, and Wembley Fraggles. I mean, you don't have to put your toys away and grow up. I mean, if they make you happy, I mean, there's probably girls that probably still have little rainbow bright things they had when you're little, or even there's even adults that collect My Little Ponies, male and female, or anybody. I used to collect wrestling figures. I was into those, and then I went into manga and lawnmowers and computers and shit. You just gotta find happiness, what makes you tick. I mean, if you're into movies, you can start talking to girls about movies. Like, did you see this and this and that? And what is your favorite movie? Or do you want? And then you can like say, "Oh, would you like to go to a movie sometime? It's okay if I have your number." And you just can't be overly creepy. And one thing I will say, if you're like going out on a date with a girl, like for the first time, you probably should masturbate, but not necessarily think of her while you're masturbating, just so you're comfortable around the situation, so you're not thinking about sex the entire time. You're just enjoying her company and eating a meal and getting to know her, like her personality, what she likes, what she dislikes, and you know what I mean. There's always you get relationships and stuff. There's always going to be something that she dislikes about you, like you don't pick up, you don't take care of the kids, or you forgot to pick up the kids, or the kids forgot to pick up the rooms, or you actually cleaned the room for the kids and they didn't do them themselves, and now they're 40 years old, or their fucking room is a mess, and they're probably finally realizing that they should have cleaned the room years ago, and fucking Bart Simpson's in the corner just staring at you. I'll show you that someday. I showed you the Bart Simpson I had in the Lady Gaga video since I was little. Don't really talk much anymore. It's pretty old. It's before when they're in the first season when they made it, thinking it was going to pick up before he had his red shirt. But I gotta figure out where there's a lamp on my dresser. I don't even know where it's plugged in anymore because I don't use it. I just put uh one of those Pier 1 tables there, like I got at Big Lots for my TV. I tried to unplug that lamp years ago when it come out of the wall. It's like the dresser's right on it. I tried turning it on, it don't work, and it's pissing me off. And it just stares at me every night. I look at it, and like I wanted, it did work it here years ago. When I first started having my YouTube channel, I had my laptop there on my dresser and work with stuff. It, it just gets stupid. Then you love computers, you start accumulating them. They break, they don't do anything, and you loved them so much. They remind you of when you're happy doing YouTube videos or talking with friends on that computer and playing a game on it, and it's just sad. People collect guitars, toys, even getting the televisions and stuff to collect the old tube TVs and the radios. I want to get a good radio for the garage. I'm just used to listening to music with my earbuds. With a cell phone, you can connect your cell phone directly to the internet in your house, like through the settings and the where the Bluetooth is. If you have Android or iPad, and just listen to something called Spotify. I just generally listen to music a lot, and it's just awesome hearing music. I think he has to go outside, and I think I should end the live in about 5 minutes. Because if he doesn't go outside, there's going to be a problem. If you know what I mean. There's going to be a dropping of something. He's going to drop something, and then He's gonna look at me like, why did you not let me go outside? You just fed me an hour ago, and I need to go outside. I really should. I don't know if I want to do a separate channel. I used to try to do computers on my when I did my channel in the beginning, and I wound up blowing the motherboards and stuff. And I'm like, fuck this. I went in the mowers. It's just so tragic. You try to find the right parts into the computer. If they don't correspond with each other, you can blow the motherboard. Like if you put a processor, which I did in the video one time, and just blew the motherboard. I never put it up because I was so sad. Spent all this money. I got the right processor, just blew the motherboard. They said it was compatible. It wasn't. I mean, if you put a processor in a motherboard, even if it has like a little piece of dust, it'll blow the motherboard. Like if you stick it in the connection when you plug it in. Some of my computers are dusty, some of them are clean. People used to give me computers, and I fixed their old one. They give me their old one. I have a case I pulled out of the trash years ago. I plan on putting a computer in. Maybe I'll do some studying, actually build a new desktop. I don't know. Would be fun. But I would have to save my money and actually get a copy of Windows 10 somehow. Or maybe I can get the Linux or Ubuntu or something. Maybe because that's actually free. Like Linux Pro Ubuntu or something it used to be called. I forgot my computer heritage. I miss doing that. I used to actually have ROMs on my Windows 7 computer, like Sonic and stuff. I don't ever know you guys showed you that. You can't get them anymore. They cracked down on it, sadly. Things aren't what they used to be. I used to burn DVDs and stuff way back when. I have bootleg DVDs around here, and you have to do sometimes to get through the tough times, the sadness, and copy movies and make movies for other people that are sad and going through brokenness. And there was even a woman that realized that too, and she worked at the mental hospital I went to, and she had little DVD things too for us to watch too that were kind of like they taped off the TV with a DVD recorder basically. But I used to tape stuff off the TV like Grey's Anatomy and TV shows with the DVD recorder I used to have. I don't even know where the hell it went to. I believe it's in the garage somewhere, and it probably still works, but knowing what happened, it's in the garage, freaking crashed and shit in there, it probably broke. And when I started getting Netflix and stuff, I just didn't care about recording movies anymore. I don't even have a VCR or DVD recorder anymore on my computer. I do have a DVD player if I still have played my DVDs. There's just so much. You grow older. You remember your younger self, and I'm just starting to look at my life and thinking, why didn't I just do this shit years ago? I just should do it now before it's too late. You know what I mean? I could be 50 years old, and it would still look the same, and nothing would change my surroundings of my room, my house, my garage. And my bipolar, my mind is kind of speeded up now from either lack of sleep or what music I'm listening to or something is there. And my illness that I had a few times before, like a very different personality change, but what I'm experiencing now is different. I don't know what it is. It's strange to me. It's like I don't want to say I was replaced with somebody else, like a double ganger. I combine from a better reality where I'm happier, more productive. But there's whatever you believe, you believe. I I kind of had a meltdown. I was just thinking, why can't I just go back and fix myself, like a time machine or something? Like just getting that mindset. Like, what if I could go in a time machine and tell my younger self not to let it be this way? And maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember doing that. They say you can go like astral project yourself like in dreams and stuff for time travel. I did one of those time traveling meditation things on YouTube. To tell you the truth, it sounded like shit, but I did fall asleep. I did have some good dreams about my past and maybe my future. Uh, I know you're a little overweight, Gypsy, and so am I, but just eat a little less, eat a little the Doritos and stuff, more like meats and stuff. Not a lot of salt chips and stuff. Smaller meals. My friend that was heavy that later built muscle in life used to call it table pushed back. So when you push the food away from you on the table, you don't finish your meal, and if you're up at night or something, you finish your dinner then or the next morning. I mean, you could have like potatoes one night. You don't eat them. You made too many and just fry them up in a pan with your eggs and put ketchup on them and eat them or something. And I haven't had an egg in a long time. I've been meaning to have one. And the reason being why I haven't had an egg in a long time is because we're been experimenting with Christmas cookies here. Not the ones with the holy water I was joking about, but like using margarine and then the Christmas cookie comes out like a muffin, which is kind of more healthier. So you're just using margarine, it's less fat. But I didn't hear stories about margarine not being all cracked up to be they used to give margarine to fatten up the turkeys or something. So I don't fucking know what the reason to me is. And I look at sale ads. I when you get older, Gypsy, you'll probably have an apartment or something. I don't know what your age range is. I know you're pretty young when you saw my channel. I shouldn't even been saying half the shit I said. You should really watch my channel, but hopefully I had a good run with you. When you get older, you probably have like an apartment or something, and you gotta figure out how to like budget stuff, food, rent, like what you can't eat, what you gotta pay that month and this month, um, bills and stuff, and I noticed a lot of the snack food is just getting terrible, like that Orville Redenbacher popcorn. I don't know if they gave it to me from the store or it's stale or something. And even Butterfingers, they taste like shit now. And a lot of that candy made by the company that made Butterfingers just tastes like shit. You bite into a Butterfinger, has this weird, gross peanut butter shit in it, and it just tastes like fucking sand and grit. It's horrible. And I'll never I have a story. I caught the inside of my mouth with a Butterfinger. There's a scar on my tongue. It was during Halloween years ago when they had the sale candies, and I bought some, and the old lady was warning me about in the pool. You know how like old people have knowledge, like you better not buy Butterfingers. I didn't give them to any of the kids this year. Um, it was this year I found about this Halloween. They made another company took over, and they cut corners, and they taste like fucking shit. But these are still good. This is still a good company, and this company makes the best cookies. Pepperidge Farm. They come in a little bag just like this, and they're like $3, $4 or something, and they're great. There was a joke on King of Queens years ago, Alyssa Milano or something, the actress, and the guy's like fantasizing about her and the wife, and he went to have sex with his wife, and he's like looking at the Milano cookies and the cupboard or something, and he's like eating them, and he just goes racing up to his wife or something. Like, you know what I mean? Food and sex go together too. He could be sitting eating popcorn in bed that actually tastes good, like the one out of the tin, and I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass, but you know what I mean? You just my mind gets speeded up. I think of a lot of things. I think about what worked in my life, what isn't working now, what could work in the future, and just trying to make it better for myself. I notice I get like this, like a kind of like smarter when I don't want to say when I don't sleep, but I really do need sleep. I'm gonna crash, and it's not gonna be good. And this outlook, this personality, I hope it stays. Like I just don't go back this time to where I was. Like the world is shit. Everything is shitting. The birds and the airplanes are shitting on us. Donald Trump is shitting on us. You just pay attention to the stuff like that. Just gonna pay attention to you and what makes you happy. I could give a shit about Donald Trump. I mean, I just don't care. I mean, he's his own man. He can do what he wants. If he, then we have to speak up sometimes because what he's doing is not right. But with like putting the Mexican kids in the cage, sadly, they're going to remember that. They're going to have traumatized as adults. And there's a lot of broken people in the world, and sometimes you're just going to find them and help them. And maybe Donald Trump is broken himself. He just doesn't know what to do or what he's doing really, because maybe something happened to him when he was young. Just turned him into an asshole and meanness. You know what I mean? Donald Trump was a child once, and maybe he just doesn't remember how it was when he was young. Some people are just born with money, and the ones that don't have a lot of stuff are more thankful for what they have than actually what comes to them. Like, you know what I mean? Some people just buy a Ferrari. They have like three of them. And then some people just rather have a book or something to read. I'm surprised more people aren't watching this. I'm starting to make more sense. And not talking sex and stuff. But there's all sorts of relationship help stuff on YouTube and relationship books you can read. Like how to treat girls like a person and not an object or a showpiece or a side piece. It's pretty bad when women sing sexual things in songs and men try to outdo them and stuff. And I don't know really what the answer is. I just hope. I don't want to say Democrat, but it would be nice if we get a nice Republican someday, like we had with Bush's son. He was kind of cool, but I didn't like George Bush, but when he retired as president, I liked him. I really did because I thought he was great, and George Bush's son was always just joking and laughing. He always had a smile on his face. Um, just in a positive, happy mood. He was fluent in Spanish. He wasn't racist towards Mexican people or really anybody. He's just kind of a free spirit, probably because he did so much cocaine in college. It just freaking fried some brain cells, and he was childlike or something. I don't know. But it's not good to do cocaine. It's not really good to do any of those drugs. Um, one thing I will say, it's not good to go. People say it's not good to go to bars, like a bar scene, like to meet a girl, but they say it's not good, like to be inebriated when you're talking to somebody or drunk, because either you're gonna get kind of grabby with her not being under your, how do I say it, your self awareness, like what is wrong, what is right, not the how to act with her. Some guys just think they can do what they want. I'm hearing stories lately about like Uber drivers hurting women, and the sad thing is, I don't think they have background checks for a Uber driver. You can just sign into the app and become one and get paid through the app. It's just fucked up. Then the taxi cab drivers are losing their money because there's actually Uber drivers just using a car or something. You know what these cars are. They don't know if they are actually well maintained or what. You could be just riding in a car and with a freaking Christmas tree strapped to it or something, and he's picking up his kids from school or something, and I don't know. But you know what I mean? It's going to be any situation. It's cab drivers are licensed. You can see their picture in the car. They have a CB in the car in case something goes wrong. I rode in cabs before all the time. I used to get Medicaid cabs in my appointments and stuff. That's a thing too. If you got like a doctor's appointment, there's got to be a place anywhere you can call some place and they would take you there for the doctor. Your insurance should pay for it, hopefully. Now that I got better insurance, I got better dental coverage. I can take care of my teeth, and I'm gonna brush the fuck out of my teeth tonight. I'm gonna floss. I got little floss things in my drawer they gave me, and I can't do very good flossing that well. because my teeth are so close together from when they did my braces. It's just hard, but I'm gonna sit in their little drawer. I'm gonna have at it, and maybe I'll see what happens. It's like hard to floss right like through there because my teeth are so close together. Because my teeth are all apart. They fucking jammed them as much as they could when I had braces in my 20s. I hope your people are getting what I'm saying and what's going on and stuff. What the hell am I doing? I don't know. I was hoping you could tell me. That's my new joke. I'm alright, don't worry. I decided to come live here because this time now, because I got a dental appointment in the morning. I just got in at 9:30. I'm going at 20 minutes, but if you want to rewatch the live, it was a little bit sex talk, and then I started getting more philosophy and shit. Yeah. Don't worry, you can say it's fine. I gotta go potty my dogs and stuff at 6. I would come back on here again tonight, but life gets a hold of you sometimes. I'm just sitting here eating these little goldfish crackers and stuff. You get into shortwave radios? Oh, that's cool. I remember you used to you actually used to be able to build your own ham radios and stuff. Are you doing that? Like CBs and stuff. That's kind of cool because you can still talk to people. Like this fucking pillow's just jamming right up my tailbone. It hurts. Ah, god damn it! Hold on a minute. I mean, it's either choke on the food or hurt your ass. SDR. I don't even know what that is. Do you have a channel about it or something so I can learn more about it, like a educational video? Pretty bad when I'm sitting up my pillows. I sleep on it. It's the way to do things. What is? I don't know. Let's just talk about it right now. We got 20 minutes. Elaborate the room about CBs. I'll give you the thing, and I'll have a conversation with you to talk. Yeah, you should educate people about CBs or something. That might. I know a lot of people are actually into those and stuff. That kid I did the live with, I should check on him. I sent him a joke, but he was talking about football and stuff. I said, well, you're not so good at football, and you don't want to hurt your body. Like, you ever think about being a football coach or doing a playbook just to make yourself happy? Because he knows so much, and that's what his brain focused on was football. It's like mine focused on lawnmowers or computers or even anime and manga. Everybody has what they take, and now you're getting into CBs. How is everything where you are? I know you got like an hernia. You got snow, Stamper Moore, man, and everything, and I think Gypsy's basically got snow. Sorry, there's times and stuff where I just get really spacey telling jokes, and I'm just gonna try to change it up and be more serious. Yeah. What range do you get on those CBs? Is it like a bigger range than walkie-talkies? I know, like, you used to find like old big square body trucks where they have like a couple giant antennas in the CB and stuff. Where did you wire it up? In the house or somewhere in the garage? Italy. That's pretty cool. See that far? Did you understand them or did they speak Italian? That's probably a thing. If we have even in the Will Smith movie, I forget what it was called. Fuck, what was it called? The one where he's like, there's all animals around and zombies and shit. Like there's an apocalypse. You think about it, if something bad happened to us, like all the internet was knocked out, TV was out, or something, that was what we would have as a form of communication. The CB probably off a generator or something. Okay, that's good. That's cool. Do these still have tubes in those CBs? I know they did in the past. They could put tubes in them. Okay. Um, link them to my personal Facebook. I'll take a look at them tonight. Might be pretty interesting. It should be, anyways. You filmed it and you found it interesting. Other people have to too. Link the CB videos to my messenger on Facebook, and I'll find you. I always wanted to ask you, Gypsy. Do you have a Facebook? And if you do, look me up. Mike Bleach Baldwin. If you have a Facebook, and maybe I'll see what you actually look like. Maybe you just have a picture of you just laying in bed looking at the TV. That could be your profile photo or something, cover photo. I'm just joking, but it's just hilarious. You know what I mean? There's a dude laying on a couch chilling. That could be something on Facebook. And you know what I mean? This guy gets it. He's just relaxed and he's happy. He's in the moment. I mean, there's probably people posting photos on Facebook just for like reading a book or something. My eyes are hella blue. What it is this is right here. The phone is reflecting off my computer, off the cell phone, off the purple, and it's making my eyes look blue, which is cool. Yeah, it would actually it'd be like probably blurred out or something, and then there'd be like dun dun dun. Ron Jeremy should be president. I really think Ron Jeremy or Denna Jameson. Why not? Maybe Bridget the Midget is president. That's all I can think of at the moment for jokes. Yeah. We shouldn't rag on Jeps. He's just lonely. Everybody gets lonely. I was trying to help him with relationships ideas and talking to girls and stuff. And real girls are much more different than the ones you see in porn, but not by much. I don't know, how should I say this? Well, basically, the girls in porn, you're paying to get off, but the girls in non-porn, you're feeding. You're feeding them. You're living with them. You're having a relationship with them. You have kids with them, and the relationship actually lasts longer than porn. The porn girls you don't see too much unless you're fixated on them and fall in love, and everybody has their favorite porn star probably. And you think about it, maybe you have a certain girl you can't be with, and she looks like a certain porn star, and it just helps you cope with your feelings, just so you don't feel so sad inside because she has her someone, and you know what I mean. Projection and stuff. Okay, see, you just sent me to them. I'm gonna look at them while I'm letting in and out of the dogs tonight, and hopefully they're not too long. But I will look at them, skim through them, and just try to learn something. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with looking at porn. I'm just trying to wean myself off of it. I really don't like it, but now that um, I don't know. It's a touchy subject talking about it. I do like it, and I don't like it. There's things I like about it, and there's things I don't. And it's just objectifying men and both women, and it's making people look down on themselves because either the guy has a bigger penis than you, or the girl has a prettier face than the girl and stuff. And say you're watching porn with your significant other, and she's like, "You, this is what you like, this is what you see," and she's leaving or something, or she's taking the kids away, or because you're just into some really weird shit, or she's in the weird shit or something, and it's best not to watch porn. It's best to do what we did in the old days. We would watch QVC and jerk off to a girl selling a ladder and falling off of it. I'm just joking. Like bending over on the ladder or something, trying to reach up to get the Christmas decoration. That's so awful. It's so awful. Or jerking off the women on Lifetime or the Hallmark Channel. I mean, Christmas movies, why not? I'm terrible. I'm just joking, you know what I mean? But I just like when you're young, you don't have Cinemax or something. You're just looking for like yoga girls on the TV or something. I'm just freaking joking here, but there's silliness. It's just fucking silly. Like God creates man and women, and man and women do stuff, and then more stuff happens, and bills to pay, and kids go to school, and kids grow up to be adults, and then have kids of their own, and relatives, generation, family trees, and I have animals. They're like my family, and maybe they're peeing on my family tree right now, and I would just love to meet someone that loves animals, basically. I would date a veterinarian, but I'm smart, like street smarts, but I don't have a college degree. Maybe I don't have that grade 10 that or that grade 12 that Ricky always wanted on the Trailer Park Boys. But even people call you stupid. They called Denzel Washington stupid, said he was classified as retarded. And he believed that. Teachers told him that he believed that, and that was his mindset. Now, then there was some teacher that spoke to him that says, never believe what anybody tells you. Believe what you think about yourself, and basically prove to people that you're not stupid. And look where Denzel Washington is today. He's a famous actor and very smart. He's basically like a younger Morgan Freeman. And everybody loves Denzel. Every woman wants to be with him. Every race probably wants to be with Denzel Washington. And I was just looking at like pep talk videos and stuff, and how everything, like how people that had nothing and all of a sudden basically got famous, like built nothing to something, basically. I don't know what's going on. It's like I'm finally fucking woke or something. Like I woke up and just started things for started seeing things what they are. Yeah, I'm gonna end it in about 8 minutes, but at least you shared those videos with me, came on. I totally appreciate it. And I don't mean to annoy you. Oh God, Lucky Seven Mowers, how have you been? I see you've been doing some lives too. I gotta check them out. Um, Forgive me if I'm watching much of your channel. I just can't find the frickin' videos. All this pop culture bullshit pops up, and I can't even find the good lawnmower channels anymore. Like people wrenching on stuff. Like something comes up about PewDiePie has a pie or something. I don't know. Or PewDiePie's eating a pie. That's good. You're doing well. I figure I do a live and stuff. I was talking about relationships and sex stuff. I don't know how that turned into that in the beginning of the live with Gypsy, and then started talking about more self-aware stuff, being woke, taking a look at your life and seeing the precision of what it really is, and changing what works, what's not working, and what could work in the future, and you know what I mean. This fun. And he got out of lawnmowers, his turn to gaming. My channel was beginning computers. I got into lawnmowers and manga shit, and now I'm just talking philosophy shit and stuff. Cause Gypsy's got me thinking. This Mandela effect stuff has got me thinking. I don't know if you ever heard of that. Lucky Seven Mowers. That's pretty much a trip. You should look that up. Yeah, YouTube is a dick. Mud mowers. I should build one of those with my wheel horse I got out there. You can get pretty much tires cheap now. Freaking China's making tires cheap and really good tires. Stinky tires too, because they're made at a stinky factory with freaking big black smoke coming out molding the tires. I don't understand. Do they have ways to recycle tires? There's got to be a way to recycle them. I know that there's one way of recycling tires is they ground them up and use them for blacktop on roads. I don't think you can actually melt down a tire safely and mold it to another one. I have no idea. I mean, couldn't they make like a tire breakfast cereal we can eat, or like a tire energy drink or something? I just don't know. I'm just being silly here. I mean, shit, they got freaking pumpkin spice lotion I picked up to the grocery store for special times. But I mean, for my face, my hands after I shave and shit, I get razor burn and other things. And I thought it was hilarious. I'm like talking to the checking girl. I actually thought it was soap. I thought it was cool. I thought it was soap, and it's just lotion. She's like, you know that's lotion, right? I'm like, oh yeah, I can have a pumpkin of a good time about 3 in the morning. Oh man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think it's that time again. I think the peanut gallery in the back, I want to go outside. Mudding's fun. And I got that wheel horse out front. I put pictures on my channel. I never got a video of it before it snowed. It's an 81 wheel horse B15. It would be perfect for mudding if it runs. The deck is kind of in a bad situation. Awful. I think I'm going to end it here. My pet's circadian clock, they realize, they know the routine, they know the times, they know that something's not right. They should be outside pooping now. And I'm going to end it here. Forgive me. I was going to do a night live, but I have dental work in the morning. Yeah, I usually go to the 2 in the morning sometimes on these lives, and no one's awake besides Gypsy and me, but God, I just love these freaking goldfish crackers. I mean, I'm trying to lose weight, just snacking around and stuff and not eating as much crap. Pretzels are more healthy. But I'm going to end it here, guys. I think this went well, and hopefully you got something out of it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and take care, guys. Bye, and something's lurking around. Take care, guys. Peace. Bye. Bye, guys. Peace. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Peace. Bye-bye. I love you guys. Peace.